Hello, this is Texas Style Cuisine. I'm Chef Johnny, and today I'm going to be barbecuing up some chicken leg quarters. I'll tell you what, before we get these going, I also want to remind you to subscribe to my channel. If you like barbecuing, if you like grilling, seafood, pork, beef, you name it, we try to get it out on the grill. We make sausage. We do all kinds of things. So if you enjoy that kind of stuff, go down there and hit that subscribe button and make sure you click the notification bell. But also, if you like technical work from a chef, you're still at the right channel. So please subscribe, and let's get to looking and seeing how we make up our chicken leg quarters. Good. To get started on this chicken, I'll make sure my knife's good and sharp. I have just a 6-inch Woostoff chef's knife. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this chicken. And you can see here's his tail. So what I do is, let me move that out of the way. So when I work my chickens, what I really do is I get rid of the tail and just any extra fat that's on them. So kind of move this. There's his tail. I'm going to cut it off. And then if you'll flip it over here, usually there's a tag of skin or a big ball of fat right there. And if there is, I'll take that fat off. See that right there? That's what I cut off. I go right there. There's the tip of his tail. But I've got a dozen leg quarters to get ready here. So let me finish getting these done and then we'll get back with you. We're going to start seasoning these leg quarters up, and what I do is I just take my chicken rub, and I'll put this recipe in the description for you. Got it right there. Just get them coated good all the way around. That's kind of what they look like, but put them down, shake it on, coat them nice and well. And I tell you what, this is a good blend. It is just paprika, pepper, salt, seasoning salt, garlic, chili powder, some oregano. So not a whole lot to it, but puts a really good flavor on my chickens. So anyways, let me finish getting these seasoned up, and then I'll show you the next step. Chickens are all seasoned, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them back in a Ziploc bag. And if you let these sit for a while, I think it penetrates this flavor into your chicken legs, chicken breasts, whatever you're cooking, a little better. I actually like to let them sit overnight if I have time to. I'll season them up the day before and let them sit in overnight and then cook them the next morning. I think it gives us a little better flavor. But there we go. Chicken's ready. Squeeze the air out. That's done. All right, got my hands washed up, so now I can handle the bag a little bit better. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this bag back into the refrigerator and let it sit for a couple hours, and then I'll get my chickens on here in a little bit. Been about 2 hours. Our chickens have been marinated in their seasoning, so what we're going to do now is get this Pitmaker open and see if we can get the chickens on. You can see I've got a tray underneath where my chickens are going to go. I like to the tray under there just to catch any juices. These chickens cook best up on this top shelf. So what I do is I put them on that top shelf, and then I just put those pans down there to catch any drippings off of them, just so they don't drip on everything else. But we're gonna get these on here. Got a dozen of them. get them cooking, and they'll go about 90 minutes, and then we'll get them off and let you see how good our chickens look. They are all on there, so let's close it up. We're gonna check these chickens. They are looking pretty. See if they're ready to come off. Let's check the temperature on these chickens. 169, perfect. And look at the juice running out of 170. Okay, we're good. We're gonna take these chickens off, and what I do is I do them the same way I do my regular chickens. I'm gonna pull them all off, and then I'm going to sauce them and put them back on just for 5 or 10 minutes, long enough to let it set the sauce. But let me get these off, and then we'll show you how we put the sauce on them. Now we're gonna get this chicken, and I'm gonna sauce it up. I don't put heavy sauce on there, just a light glaze. But on my leg quarters, I always season both sides of them. So I'll take 4 of these, put them in there. Just coat them like that, and then I take a brush and just thin it out. I don't want it big. I don't want it goopy. Don't want a whole lot. If you want to thin your sauce down even a little bit, put a little butter with it, thin it. Nothing wrong with that at all either. So, that side's done. Pick them up, turn them over. And they got a darn pretty color on them anyways. We got good smoke on them today. Just thin them out. Now I'm going to show you how I get these back on the pit. We'll put those on there, and then I'll do the other ones, and we'll show them to you when they're coming off the pit. All right, here we go. Again, we're going back to this top shelf with them. It's starting to cool down a little bit. We've about got everything off of it. There's my guru yelling at me again. So, got our chickens back on there. We're gonna put them on, let the sauce set, then we'll get them back off and they'll be ready for service. These chickens have been on there about 10 minutes, so we're gonna get them off. And if you look, boy, they are nice and shiny. They are beautiful, beautiful looking pieces of chicken. Color is fantastic on them. These are gonna taste great. The key to have a nice juicy chicken is temperature. Run them up 165 to 170 on these leg quarters, and they are not going to be dried out on you. Because remember, we got a little carryover cooking, so they're going to get a little hotter than that even. But nice, pretty chicken. We'll take in, cut into a piece, and let y'all see that. See how it turned out. It's a nice looking chicken. Let's take this and see if we can cut this leg in half. Right there. That is a pretty looking drumstick. That meat is nice and moist. It's going to taste fantastic. Let's give this a try. Great leg. Let's look at this thigh now. Pulls right off the bone. Nice and moist. It is not dried out. Very flavorful. Try a piece of the thigh. Thanks for stopping by Texas Style Cuisine. I sure do appreciate it. If you like those leg quarters we cooked up today, go down there and give me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Remember to subscribe my channel. Share us on your social media. Tell your friends and family about us. And we're going to see you down the road on Texas Style Cuisine.
Sitting by the wagon when the sun come up this morning. Bacon, eggs, and coffee, biscuits, and beans. Cookie strikes the bell and he rings the world a warning. How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.